Hello ratbags, it's Jade. Make sure you like this video. I'm going to be giving you hopefully first footage of Firestorm, the actual battle royale from Battlefield 5. It's here almost. This is probably the trailer for it. It's been leaked, so hopefully this video doesn't get collared or copyrighted. It looks pretty bog standard. We've not seen any details before now. We knew only there was a ring. We knew there was squads, but in the trailer here it says there is solo and duos. Whether or not that means you can just jump in on your own, or whether or not there's going to be dedicated game modes where it is only solo, I'm not too sure. It is the Battlefield experience. There is going to be vehicles in it, which makes it a bit different, I guess, from some of the other stuff. But in terms of like items, in terms of rarities, it looks pretty standard. Maybe they didn't want to go too stupid or silly. Obviously, they're maybe not trying to compete with like something like Fortnite or Apex Legends. However, I really hope they've got content planned for it, because long-time fans of the Battlefield series, I don't think are going to be that fussed about this game mode. It will be something for them to try something new, but they could really do with pulling in some new people into the game. The game did not sell particularly well. It had an awful PR campaign, rightly or wrongly. Whether you disagree or agree with the developers and their statements before the game launched, I think it did affect how the game performed, as well as competing against Call of Duty and Black Ops 4 and a bunch of other games. Just really didn't launch or land in the right space. Since then it has been losing players, and I don't think any of the content that's been coming forward has really hit the spot. They definitely cut content from the main game at launch to just give it back as free DLC. And the content they've released so far has been pretty anemic with their Tides of War sort of content. So who knows what's going on. I want to say I want to give this a try and hoping it's going to be great. I just don't think it's going to be enough if they don't have any forward plans. It's too early, of course. It is only a leaked video trailer. It is showcasing, highlighting some cool stuff. But as we've seen from Call of Duty and Black Ops, that took months for them to do a real decent content update, and really that's not even that great. They've added a couple new game modes, but I don't think it's captured the imagination. These games are struggling, I think, to really recognise Battle Royales are a live service. Fortnite is a live service, Apex Legends is live service, and people want content all the time, and these developers have clearly got other things to balance as well, like the multiplayer, the general multiplayer games, single player in this case as well, story content that's meant to be still coming for that too. So I think it's very hard for them to maybe jump into this genre and make it a huge success. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you just happy that we're going to get a chance to try it? Did you not want this on the Battlefield experience? One thing it might have going for it is the fact that the game is probably pretty cheap still at the moment. I've seen it continuously put on sale. It's around £25, £30, so I'm guessing that's like $40. So if you haven't picked it up, maybe now's a good time, because it's had some more content added to it. I wonder how it's going to fit in with Apex Legends taking off, Fortnite being so popular still, Call of Duty's brand new update. It really is a bad time to launch this. Maybe they needed that time desperately to get everything working and ready for it, but I still feel like this is just another bad launch window for them. Anyway, let's take a look in a bit more detail on what actually they're adding. So like I said, it says here you're going to be able to do it in solo, duos or squad mode. There is the vehicles as well. You will be parachuting in, and of course the circle will be coming down. If you're downed, you can be revived. You will be able to shoot with just a handgun. There is the sort of normal sort of loot you expect to see. Interestingly, they're only going with 3 rarities of loot, and that's pretty interesting. I think that's pretty interesting. The epic gear is going to have sights and extra ammo stocks and things like that. And one of the more interesting things is this idea that you're going to be able to get into safes or airdrops, and that will give you ordnance. So I'm guessing that's going to be able to give you the chance to get weapons against artillery. Maybe it will give you a chance to use an airstrike. You can see more footage here of the epic gear, like the sniper with the things. It's going to be reduced ammo, so you'll only be able to hold so much amount of ammo, and you are going to be able to carry a backpack, and you'll be able to upgrade that backpack as you go along. Interestingly, there's no classes. Just, I thought maybe they might do something like Apex Legends, you know, since they've got class-based Battle Royale. Why couldn't Battlefield try and do something like that? But I think they're just playing it very safe. And this is what this is to me. It's very safe. There's nothing outlandish here. It's just the Battle Royale experience you kind of would imagine from Battlefield 5. And maybe that's all it needs to be. Maybe it doesn't need to be too bombastic. Maybe it'll pull in people that are sick of Fortnite and don't want to necessarily be using using a class-based system. So I hope it does well. I do. I think the Battlefield series has always been pretty decent and good. I enjoy it when I get a chance to play it, and I certainly will be giving that a chance when I pick up a copy of the game, because I still haven't bought it. It was way too busy for me before Christmas, and I just didn't see enough content in the game to justify it. So let me know what you're thinking about Battlefield Firestorm Battle Royale. Pop it in the comment section down below. Will you be picking up the game just to try this game mode? Are you a little bit meh about the game mode? Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, and I'll see you rat bags when we get more information about Firestorm.
Gadgets. When you find a weapon, be aware of its rarity. A common gun is a good starting point, but an epic has advantages like scope, extended magazine, and reduced recoil. Each weapon class uses its own ammunition time. You can only carry a limited amount, so manage your inventory wisely and share your loot amongst your squad. Backpacks found throughout the map can expand your inventory capacity, allowing you to carry more weapons, gadgets, and armor. Firestorm is an even playing field, and there are no class-specific benefits. If you're downed, you can still fire a sidearm and be revived by allies, but once you bleed out or are finished off, you are out of the game. There are no second chances in Firestorm. Scavenge, fight, survive.